Once upon a time in a small, picturesque village named Willowbrook, there lived a young woman named Lily. She was known throughout the village for her beauty, kindness, and gentle nature. Lily had caught the eye of many young men in Willowbrook, but none had ever managed to capture her heart. Among her admirers was a dashing and charming man named James. He was a newcomer to the village, having recently moved there from the bustling city. James had a reputation for being a smooth talker, and he knew just how to make any woman fall for him. When he set his sights on Lily, he was determined to win her over. James showered Lily with compliments and gifts. He would pick the most beautiful flowers from the meadow and deliver them to her doorstep daily. He recited poetry under the moonlit sky and whispered sweet nothings into her ear. Lily was enchanted by his words and gestures, and soon, she believed she had found true love. As the weeks passed, Lily and James became the talk of Willowbrook. Their love story seemed like something out of a fairy tale, and the villagers couldn't help but envy their seemingly perfect relationship. But there was one person who watched from the shadows, skeptical of James's intentions. Ella, a wise old woman who lived on the outskirts of the village, had seen her fair share of love and heartbreak. She had a keen intuition, and something about James didn't sit right with her. She decided to investigate further. One evening, while James was away, Ella approached Lily and asked her, "Do you truly believe James loves you for who you are, or is it just the attention and admiration he showers upon you that you find appealing?" Lily hesitated, her heart torn between her feelings for James and the nagging doubt that had crept into her mind. She confessed, "I'm not sure, Ella. He says he loves me, but sometimes it feels like he's more in love with the idea of me." Ella nodded knowingly and advised Lily to test James's love. Ask him to accompany you on a journey to the neighboring village, a place far from the comforts of Willowbrook. True love is willing to endure hardships and challenges together. Lily took Ella's advice to heart and presented the idea to James. To her surprise, he hesitated but eventually agreed. The journey was long and arduous, filled with unexpected challenges. James, who had been all charm and charisma in Willowbrook, began to lose interest and showed his impatience. As they reached the neighboring village, Lily turned to James and said, "I wanted to know if our love could withstand challenges and hardships, but I fear that you were only in love with the idea of me, not the real me." She walked away, leaving James standing alone in the unfamiliar village. Lily returned to Willowbrook, wiser but with a heavy heart. She realized that true love wasn't about grand gestures and empty words but about understanding, trust, and shared experiences. The villagers learned from her story, and they, too, began to seek genuine love rather than falling for the allure of superficial affection. As for James, he moved on to charm another village, but he could never replicate the depth of emotion he had briefly experienced with Lily. And in Willowbrook, love blossomed for many, but it was no longer built on the foundations of fake affection and empty promises.